It's raining zombies! Hallelujah! It's raining zombies! Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys the 13W17A snapshot. And as well, I'm going to be showing you guys the various different updates and changes that have come along with the 1.5.2 pre-release, because there isn't really a whole lot to talk about with the snapshot in particular, beside from the one hilarious bug that's come with it. So let's just go ahead and let's launch right into it here. So the first major change with the snapshot is that if you take a clay block, which can be made by taking 4 little clay circle, things like this, and you put them into a crafting bench, you get yourself a clay block like this. But now, if you go ahead and you smelt the block, you will get a block of hardened clay, and it looks a little bit like this. So I guess if you needed a new building material, that could be awesome. Might be kind of cool to see stairs and slabs like this as well, because it could make for, some interesting new designs in a very similar way that the quartz block did. So definitely a welcome addition, I think, because there isn't a whole lot of things that have this sort of like peachy type, orangey, brown type color. So yeah. Anyways, moving on here. If you go ahead and you go into the search items area of their creative menu now, you now get a little bit of a, like a sub thing that's written there where it shows what area the actual block that you're hovering over belongs in. And if you search for something as well, like if I search for wool here, you can see that these are all classified under building blocks. If I go ahead and I search for rows, decoration blocks, materials, and so on and so forth. So if you want to find out what section a specific thing is in, like up here, then you can go ahead and you can do that now. Desert's got a pretty massive change in that in the desert biomes themselves, there's no longer going to be those water pools that happen everywhere. The rivers are still a thing because they're not really, they are their own biome, but water pools can no longer happen, but lava pools still can. So that's interesting. And why is there a taiga biome directly next to a desert biome? It makes no sense, and it breaks my brain and everything like that. So yeah, the major bug and one of the new features that has come out of this snapshot is now that when you spawn a zombie, let me go ahead and let me set time to night here, time set night. If I go ahead and, I'm on peaceful mode. If I go ahead and I spawn a zombie here, if you punch him, they have a chance to, they have a very low chance to spawn another zombie somewhere off in the distance, and the zombie itself will fall from the sky, and it is quite hilarious. So if you look around me here, there are like no zombies, and yep, there you go. You can see that there, zombie spawned off in the distance. It's kind of weird that they spawn up in the air like that, but hey, they do. So yeah, so this is them being quote-unquote more sociable, and I thought that zombie was going to fall in that hole for a second. But anyways, so yeah, zombies now have a chance to spawn other zombies, a very low chance when they take damage. The reason why I'm punching them instead of using a sword is to demonstrate this. But now, let me just go ahead and let me spawn, what might be your typical amount of zombies to spawn during a given nighttime or something. It's maybe a little bit excessive, but if I go ahead and I set time to day here, and they all set themselves on fire, a really funny bug that happens with this feature is that the zombies will tend to spawn other zombies off in the distance somewhere. As you can see, boom, zombie, zombie. So this quote-unquote feature happens when they take environmental damage, and typically they will spawn enough zombies to just keep this thing going for quite a while. Like you can see, there's another zombie off in the distance there. Boom, that one died. There's another one there. So it does eventually end, but it does create, a very funny little glitch that can get you quite a bit of zombie flesh meat if you're low on food. So it can even be a little bit of an advantage for you. So I'm a little bit curious, though. Let's go ahead and let's take this to the next level before I go explaining the 1.5.2 differences. Let's just go ahead and let's spawn a ton of these here, and let's see what happens if this happens on like a large scale or something like that. So let's spawn a whole ton of these right here. Bang, 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 and then separate them all out. And now let's set it to daytime and see what happens. It's raining zombies. Hallelujah. Yeah, I never thought I would be able to say that, but it is truly raining zombies right now. This is truly the definition of a zombie apocalypse. Look at this here. It's raining zombies everywhere. So many zombies. It's just, I'm not even sure if this will ever end at this rate. I think it will. Like, it does seem to eventually end. Like, oh my god, they're spawning so fast, though. I mean, look at this here. Bang, bang, bang. I can't even keep them all in my view. So, yeah. This is all just intense. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and let's set the difficulty to peaceful here. That is that glitch in a nutshell, and also that feature in a nutshell. Now I'm going to cover the changes with 1.5.2, and then that's going to be it. So the jukeboxes have had this long time glitch where they wouldn't be affected by the volume either increasing or decreasing in your music menu here. As you can see, I have my music set to off. I'll go ahead and I'll set it to 50 here. I'll grab stall or something, and then I'll be quiet. So yeah, you can hear stall there just increased its volume when I turn my music volume up, but as I turn it down, the actual volume of the jukebox will turn all the way down now. So if I turn it off, it stays off. If I turn it back up, it doesn't actually turn back on though. But another thing I want to show is that if I have my music set to off and I play it, it will play, but if I change my sounds in this category at all, it will turn off. So yeah, you can see I turned my sounds up here, but the record disc itself turned off. So not too sure if that's really going to be classified as a bug, but hey, it is a thing that I wanted to show off nonetheless. So a couple of new things, or a couple of different things, is that Anvils have been changed so that they don't charge levels when they get nicknamed to something that is non-English. Apparently that was a problem that existed. They were apparently being very, what's the term for different nationalities? I guess it would be racist. They've been racist to non-English folk. So yeah, that has been fixed. There's a bug that existed where, you know, it tamed animals would despawn, and that has been fixed. They fixed Endermen rendering as hostile if they take environmental damage. As I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of times where an Enderman will just be hostile for no reason. It'll look hostile, but it won't come after you. That bug has been fixed. It fixed the pick block giving out active furnaces. So if I were to middle click on this here and that furnace were to be active, it wouldn't actually give out the active furnace. Now instead it just gives out a regular furnace. The hot topic achievement apparently I think either used a furnace icon. I haven't really checked on this one. Let's see here. Hot topic, I think, yep, involves a furnace. So before, this didn't actually use the furnace icon. Construct a furnace out of 8 stone blocks. Yeah, apparently it didn't use a furnace icon before. Now it does. Cool. Awesome. Fixed anvils, fixed using anvils for free. Obviously, I think that might have had something to do with if you used an anvil and then you broke it and then you replaced it or something, it would use the anvil for free or something like that. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Moving on. So there was this bug that you guys may have noticed. I think it was something that existed with my cannon, my arrow cannon that I recently made. You could see that the arrows would float when they would hit the glass block. I'm not sure if that's exactly what got fixed, but it is noted that fixed shot arrows from floating. There was an FPS issue from when you used high-res textures or something like that. I have high-res textures going on, and there was an FPS issue that was specific to that existed in 1.5 that no longer does, and there were some various Minecraft Realm fixes as well. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this snapshot / pre-release review. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.